Different anime angles. To start off, there are really just a few things you need to know. The eyes are one eye apart. The lower you draw the eyes, the younger they become. Of course, I'll include more tips depending on the face angle that we're drawing today. Okay, so let's start with the 3/4 view. So just a quick recap. So when we're doing the front view, like we draw this circle, right? And then this vertical line and the horizontal line. So as you notice, this line right here, this is the central line. For example, let's say we're going to draw the 3/4 view. Since this is the center line, it's not gonna be right here, right? Or right here. We're gonna curve it just a little bit. And as for this one, we're gonna curve it as well. That's because our character is like facing like this. Okay, that's a very crappy drawing. And this is the central line because the nose is here, the mouth is here, and the chin is here. This guide is gonna help us. And also this oval right here, this is also gonna help you create your guidelines because the skull is kind of flat on the sides. Yeah, just keep that in mind. Next, we're going to draw the jawline. Basically, when we're drawing guys, we have to make it really sharp like this, like that. But if we're drawing girls, you have to make it like really soft and round and kind of chubby. It's kind of like that. But well, I don't like drawing girls, I like drawing guys, so I'm gonna make this super sharp and then just make sure that it's like 90 degrees, man. So we're going to make a line like this, another curved line. Then we're going to make, so as you guys notice, this here, this line here, it's aligned with this one. This one here, this line here, it's kind of aligned with this. Anyway, so if you guys have no idea on where to place the eyes, just remember that the eyes are one eye apart, as I keep saying. So just draw this curve in this central line, and this is gonna serve as your guide, the eyes. It's basically like that. This is actually kind of longer than this one. So when you're drawing the eyes in 3/4 view, this is actually longer, this part here, because this is much closer to us. And the other eye is going to be a lot curvier and more narrow than this one because it's farther from us. So it's basically gonna be like this. Anyway, we're just going to draw like the details here. The tip is actually like around here in this intersection right there. You see how everything intersects there? And then we're going to draw the mouth. Just two tiny bops like that. Hold on, I'm just gonna add the details. And lastly, we're going to draw the neck. So it's basically just in here. The other side is kind of like in here, and it just swoops down. So this is the 3/4 view. And next up, we're going to draw the side profile. Okay, so yet again, we're going to start with another circle, but this time the curve is in here. And then we're going to make another curve, but this time it kind of connects to the circle like this. It's kind of like an ice cream cone. This is going to be our forehead, but then it kind of swoops down like this. And then it goes up again for the nose. You can use a straight line like this as a guide. So basically the nose is the very tip, and then it goes down, then it goes up again, it goes down, then there's this soft lower lip, and it goes down again, and then the chin is like super pointy because, you know, it's anime. Then we're going to draw the ear. So it's basically just a semi-heart shape. We're going to draw the neck. It's basically like this. So when you're drawing the eyes, just draw this triangular shape. You may want to keep in mind that there's sort of a distance between the eye and then this bridge right here. Don't make it too close because it's gonna be kind of weird. Like, look at this, it's super weird. Okay, and then draw this nostril right here. Okay, so this is the side profile. Next, if you want your character looking up, so we're going to draw like curve like this. It's sort of facing up like that. Next up, we're going to draw this oval shape. Then we're going to draw the jawline. It sort of starts in here and also in here. And then we're basically gonna stop here. So around here, slightly make like this curve like this. It sort of like connects these two. Think of it as a mask like this. And then there's another curve here. So we're just going to draw the neck from this one. And then the other side of the neck is going to be around here. Just make it slightly a bit curvy like this, just to make it look like it's facing up. Next, we're going to draw the nose. The nose is going to be around here. So if you want to just draw a nose, just this line here, and then the nostril, and a tiny straight line like this. Okay, so we're going to define this side right here. This is the forehead, right? It kind of goes down like this, and then it goes back up again in the cheekbones. It's kind of curving like that. Lastly, we're going to draw the ears. So it's basically going to be about here. So it's kind of aligned with the lower lashes like this. No, it kind of ends with the mouth. So this is the looking up angle. Okay, so let's draw the angle from behind. We're going to draw this curvy line right here, like how we would draw the side view, except this connects to right here. So you can already see the shape just from looking at this picture. So the ears are around in this area right here. Okay, so since we're looking at it from behind, we're not going to draw it like this. It's going to be like this. So it's basically going to curve like that. Now we're going to draw like this neck. It starts from this one and then the other side is in here. Next, we're going to draw the jawline. So it's basically just a guide. Next up, we're going to define this part right here. Basically, the skull is like, okay, just think of it as a skull. So this part right here, this part is hollow. So it's basically like gonna go down but then there's like this cheekbone right here. So it's gonna go up again. If you want your character to look a bit more extra, you could add an eyelash like that. Okay, so this is the looking from behind angle. Okay, so lastly, we're going to draw the looking from above angle. Okay, so start off with how you would normally draw the front view angle, except the jawline is a bit narrower. So if the front view angle, the jawline is kind of like this, it's a bit shorter because of perspective. And then we're going to draw the eyes. We're going to like draw it here, around here. So it's basically curved like that. It's kind of curved like this because of perspective. And then we're going to draw the eyebrows. So we don't have to leave space between the eyes and the eyebrows because of perspective. Also, since this is a symmetrical point of view, you might want to flip it just to make sure that it looks symmetrical. And then we're going to draw the nose. So the nose in this perspective is kind of pointy. Then draw the mouth. I'm just going to make a couple of adjustments because it kind of looks kind of crappy right now. So the ears start from this point right here up to this point. So it's basically really high. Then we're going to draw the rest of the head. This is basically the top of the head, so it's basically like this. I'm gonna place it just a little bit higher. I accidentally drew it a little bit too small on the head. I'm also gonna make his jawline a bit sharper. Okay, so we're not going to draw the neck anymore because it's not seen in this angle. Instead, we're just gonna draw the shoulders like that. Okay, so yeah, here are all the angles. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a like. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay cool!